Good evening, sports fans. So tonight we've got a massive race with the Gennasis car at Autopolis, and we're looking to start this race from the way it's set out just now. We have already done the qualifier, and this is the way it turned out. So in pole position was Lieutenant Dan from Britain. In second, the Froxy Dev from Britain. Reedy from Britain. Sunmara from Norway, Mick D from Australia, D Watts from Britain, Matt from Canada, Grandad from Ireland, the Big Boat from Britain, Holdair from Britain, Jones from Britain, Nana Midge, hi pal, from also she's hosting the race today, so well done to you. She's from Ireland. Sunday Driver from Britain, and the American Robinette. Okay, guys, so here we go. We're going to get this race up and running and ready to rock and roll, okay? So let's get ready. Buckle up, folks. Get ready for this one because it's an absolute cracker. And they're off. Okay, so we're coming into turn one now. I'm going to stick with Lieutenant Dan. As soon as he was pole, we're going to stay on that car for the full first lap. That's where we're going to go round it. If there's any incidents and stuff, I'm sure the VAR team in the studio will look at it later date. A couple of little incidents there in turn one. Lieutenant Dan still holding pole. Looking into Foxy Dev there, making a good couple of moves there. We're going to stick with Lieutenant Dan, as soon as he got pole, that's the way we want to do it. First lap for you, mate. Beautiful driving, lovely livery there, Dan. Great stuff. Really good stuff. Round that corner there. So he's on racing softs, as well as everybody on the track. I think everybody's got racing softs for this. Let's just see what kind of time we're coming in at. Now we've done a 1:11 in qualifying. So can he beat that? Starts off at 1:14, then Reedy's coming in at a 1:15.088. Then we've got Mick D, a 1:16.846. Then we've got D Watts on a 1:17.741. Then we've got Matt from Canada, a 1:18.304. Then we've got the Big Boat, a 1:18.753. Then we've got Robinette at a 1:19.107. Then we've got Jones at a 1:21.526. Then we've got Froxy Dev, a 1:23.200. Sunmara, the Norwegian, he's at a 1:23.506. Flying around there in the rainbow coloured car. Then we've got Grandad, a 1:23.779. Good stuff, Grandad. Holdair at 88, he's at a 1:25.386. Nana Midge, she was on a 1:20.967, sorry. And Sunday Driver, he's a 1:21.325. Right, guys, let's go back to the top of the racing board. And we've got Reedy hunting down Dan at the moment. So we've got Mick D in third, D Watts in fourth, so it's going to be tight at the top there. Dan's just completed a 1:12.977. Reedy's just taken over Dan now. He's managed to find a little gap at the right hand side. Is it going to be enough? It is. He's took it at turn one. Dan in second, Reedy in first. Mick D still holding on to third. So superb stuff. He's coming back again here, Dan. Trying to make a move. But he's just on the outside too far, I think. He's coming on the inside again. Good wee battle this. Going to stay here. Very close car racing there, guys. Very close. He's not letting Reedy out his reach just now. Going to stay with this at the moment. And then we're going to come down the pack. Because this is the closest part at the moment. We've also got a bit of tight racing going on here between Nana Midge and Sunday Driver. Flying around the corner, lovely there. And we're going back to the straight because we've got Dan and Rudy at it again. Dan's using the slipstream. Mick D is also firing at them. Then you've got D Watts, who's also coming in. He's got the oven cleaning, Watts oven cleaning brand on the side of the car. Good stuff, mate. Like to see that. Also, Clicking Design is another sponsor for tonight's race. Then we've got Matt, the Canadian. He's got a special message for Dan. It says, "Hi Dan, no legs on the back." Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. He's on a 1:12.692. Robinette, he's coming around in the blue and white Puma sponsor from America. Then we've got the big boat behind him. The Union Jacks and all over the road with the We Are the People and the Rangers badges. Apologies to anybody that he made it a hassle for because he's still learning. He is a bit useless, but didn't give him a hard time about it, guys, please. Right, Sun Mara, the Norwegian. We're going to stick with him for a bit, see how he gets on. In the rainbow cap, he's coming up behind Big Boat here, he's taking it over on the left hand side. He's trying to use the slipstream there, moving over to the left of the turn one. He takes it nicely and a little bump there. Nothing to complain about. We've also got in there, we have the Froxy Derek. Let's do a bit on him because he's coming in at a 1:12.841. He's right in a tight spot here. Good bit of racing going on in here. 4 cars battling. Froxy Dev's firing around that corner there, and he takes it nicely. He's got the big boat and Robinette just in front of him. He's got Sanmura at the back. Or Samara, sorry, apologies for the pronunciation. Samura, just a bit wavy in there. And lovely move from the Froxy Dev. Absolute beautiful move there. Great stuff. And firing all cylinders right down to the turn one. And he comes in at a 1:13.416. Good stuff. Right, so we'll go back up to the top of the leaderboard where Reedy is. He's on a 1:12.113. Then we've got Lieutenant Dan, who's just on a 1:12.714. He's still hunting down that first place. He's not giving up easy. He's pushing and pushing at this point in the race. 6 laps in. Good stuff, Dan. Keep it up. He looks as if he's just took that. He has. He's managed to squeeze Reedy out of first. We're going to stay with this just now. Just a good opportunity, and Reedy's just took it. What a bit of racing, guys, and Dan's just took it again. Absolute quality stuff. 1 for 1 at each corner there. Holding the lines well, guys. Driving perfect, great stuff. Just behind them we've got Mick D and Watt. Let's have a look at this. Close racing again. Like D Watts is using the slipstream of Mick D. He's looking to try and get past him and up into that 3rd spot and start chasing the top 2 down. On turn 1 we've got Reedy, who's round the corner first, then Lieutenant Dan, then Mick D, then D Watts, then Matt, the Canadian, not far behind him. He's right behind him, he's on their tails there, he's hunting them down. Then the American Robinette and the Puma. Then we've got Sanmura, the Norwegian. He's just on his best so far at that lap. So let's see how that comes in. We'll keep an eye on that Sanmura. Then you've got the Froxy Dev. He's in 8th place in the big boat. Then we've got Grant just behind the big boat. Then Holder, then Jones, then Nana Midge. She is sitting in 13th, the host of today. She's hosting today's race, beautiful stuff. Thank you very much. Then we've got Sunday Driver in 14th, still putting in good laps. We've got 1:13.995 was his best lap there in lap 5. Good stuff, Sunday Driver, keep it up, mate. Back to the top then, we've got Reedy starting to get a small gap on Lieutenant Dan. He's starting to hold a little gap at the front there. He's got a 1:12.075 for Reedy. It's a good lap there. But what about that livery, guys? I mean, what did that take? That must have taken 30 seconds. A white car with writing that was already done for Dan. Useless, Reedy. Absolutely useless, pal. Right, anyway, enjoy your race. Right, Lieutenant Dan, he's on at a 1:12.714. Just behind Reedy. Then we've got T Watts, who's sitting there in third. He's moved up. He took over McD the last lap, I think it must have been. Just missed that one. That would have been a good battle to watch. Apologies, folks. Trying to get through this. It was a quick race, so trying to keep up with everything. Bit difficult, but we're getting there. So D Watts is going to be coming in, looking like a 1:13.426, with Dan sitting on a 1:12.714 and Reedy at 1:12.075. McD is just putting a 1:14. Also Matt's putting a 1:14. Then Sunmara, he's hit a 1:12 there. Great stuff for you, Sunmaras. Then the Froxy Dev is just putting a 1:12. Absolute brilliant stuff again, mate. Good stuff. Robinette has just put a 1:13. That's a good time as well. Grandad's just put in a 1:13. Also, Hold there in a 1:14 just there. Nana Midge is in the pits at the moment. He's going to be changing on to softs. New set of softs, and away she goes. No fuel. Well done, Nana Midge. Straight out of there. We've also got Sunday Driver in the pits. He's just done the exact same thing. Not messed about. Straight back out and into the racing. Reedy up top, then Dan in second, then D Watts in third. Hammering down behind the top two there, D Watts. Great stuff. Mick D not letting him out of his sight. Good stuff, Mick D. We've got Lieutenant Dan ready to do the pit. This is his pit stop. He has come in. So, if he's went in, we've also, no one else has. Reedy hasn't. D Watts hasn't. Now D Watts takes second. Mick D in third. Change your tables at the top here. Great stuff, guys. Sunmura's now in fourth. Robinette in fifth. Grandad in sixth. Holder in seventh. Lieutenant Dan in eighth. Matt now in ninth. Froxy Dev in 10th. Big Boat in 11th. Jones in 12th. Nana Midge in 13th. And Sunday Driver still in 14th, but it's starting to make a bit of a comeback here. Good stuff. Really holding the board there at the front with D Watts slowly creeping up behind him. As the lap goes, he's getting closer and closer. Behind him is Mick D, not letting anybody get away from him at that point, and Reedy's went to the pits, which has now changed things. D Watts is up top here at the front on lap 14. No, lap 11, sorry. Apologies about the reading there. Lap 11, he's just took top. So he's supposed to have to do a pit. Reedy's in the pits. McD's in the pits. Sunmara's in the pits. Robinette's in the pits. Grandad and Holder are all in the pits at the moment. Round that corner at 80 miles an hour. Good stuff from D Watts. They've been cleaning, man. He's flying. He will have to do a pit stop, I think. Because it's looking like the tyres are starting to go. He might go run a wee bit longer. We'll just have to wait and see how long he runs this. At the moment, he's holding top of the board. Yep, and in the pits with D Watts. Reedy coming in on second, so he's coming round the last turn at this point. D Watts in the pits. and he's on at the straight. D Watts is now starting to appear on the left hand side. He's not going to get out in front of Reedy, he's not going to get out in front of Lieutenant Dan, who's in second at the moment. He will get out in front of Mick D in third. Great stuff, great pit stop there, D Watts. Absolutely superb stuff, mate. Timed it to perfection. Then we've got Matt the Canadian in fifth, still trying to make up ground on Mick D. Son Mara's also trying to make up ground on Matt, which is brilliant. And we've got the Foxy Dev here, not giving up on his times. He's still getting better times here. He's at a 1:12.666, sign of the devil. Will it be your night, mate? Will it be your night? Then we've got J. Robinette, the American, in 8th. Grandad coming in at 9th. The big boat. May as well just going home, pal, eh? The big boat may as well just going home. That's what to do with him. So send him home. Hold there at 8. He's sitting in 11th. Jones in 12th. Nana Midge in 13th. Sunday Driver in 14th. Brilliant stuff. We're going to do some lap times from the top here, guys. Reedy's just on a 1:12.107. Then we've got a 1:12.668 on Dan. Then we've got D Watts, he's just on a 1:20, he was in the pits. Then we've got McD, a 1:12.340. Then we've got Matt, who's just on a 1:12.301. That's absolutely superb stuff there, Matt. Good time there, pal. Then we've got Son Mara on a 1:11.798. Absolute cracker of a time. Really pushing hard. Good stuff. That's from a 1:20, a 1:25, right down to a 1:11. Absolute magic. Magic stuff there. The Foxy Dev, he's on a 1:12.468. Still sitting in the 1:12s. Good times there, mate. Really good times. Robinette, he's in the 1:13.235. 237, apologies. Don't want to get pulled back for 2 milliseconds. Quite correctly there, Robinette. Then we've got Grandad, who's sitting on a 1:13.901, and he looks like he's just about to do his best lap, so we're going to stay with Grandad there. Go on, G-Dad. That's been your best lap, mate. Let's see what you can come in at. And boom, we're down to a 1:12.968 for Grandad. Absolutely magical stuff. This race is just getting quicker and quicker, and the drivers are getting quicker. Big Boat at a 1:12.683, that was his best time, but the last lap was a 1:13.116, so losing a whole there. Just a little bit too late on the brakes there at the corner, and manages to hit some sand. Unlucky, mate. But he's just on a 1:12.784, that'll slow him down on this lap though. Jones sitting in 12th, he's a 1:13.435. Good time there, that was his best time, and his last lap was a 1:13.992. So he's not losing a lot there. Still in the pack. Tyres are starting to take a bit of doing, the fuel's going down. Nana Midge, she's just on a 1:22, so she must have been in the pit just there. That's what will be happening there, either that or something's happened that we've missed. We'll have to look at that on the VAR. I'm sure the stewards will look at that in the room. Sunday Driver, he's on a 1:23.038 there, and his best lap was a 1:13.533 of the day. Back to the top then, let's have a look at Reedy, who's flying just now. He's got a bit of a gap between him and Lieutenant Dan. So Lieutenant Dan in second, and we've got Watts in third. We're going to stick with this just now because there's a bit of a battle going on here between Watts and Lieutenant Dan and Mick D. Reedy's just managed to start pulling away. We're going to stick with D Watts, see if he makes any moves in this lap with the slipstream. if he can get close enough. I don't think he's going to get close enough. Look at the times here, guys. 1:11.798, absolute magical stuff. Wow, that was fastest lap for Sun Mara, absolute brilliant. So, coming into the times there, Reedy was on a 1:11.973. Then we had Lieutenant Dan on a 1:12.811. Then we had D Watts, he was on a 1:12.257. Nick D on a 1:12.560, very close. Matt had a 1:14. And I lost a wee bit of time there, my boy. I don't know what's went on. Awfully glitchy on this. I don't know if we've got an issue at your end or what, but you can see it, mate. Then we've got Sun Mara. A 1:12.798 was the best time and the fastest lap of the day at the moment. But they've done a 1:16.114, just hit the grass there, Sun Mara, and Proxy Dev just about managed to get enough gain on him there to do some, start to get a bit of a movement at the front. So Reedy's got a really good lead at the moment. And you've got Lieutenant Dan and D Watts, really tight racing there. We're coming into the tail end of this, the business end of the racing here. Everybody's going to be pushing for anything they can. We're going to stay here. D Watts takes in a second, Dan in a third. Absolute brilliant stuff. Dan's tyres starting to wear. D Watts, they're pretty good. He's done the right pit stop, I think. Time wise. Dan's tyres just starting to wear a wee bit more than everybody else's. Mick D's is sitting about a quarter done at the front. Matt's is a quarter done at the front. Sun Mara's is a quarter done at the front. Proxy Dev's not quite a quarter at the front, so he's got better tyres than Sun Mara, who's chasing. Absolute brilliant stuff. Then we've got Robinette, who's got hardly any wear at all on his tyres. Absolute brilliant stuff. If he could push the next couple of laps, he could maybe gain a couple of places there. Robinette, absolute brilliant. Grandad, he's got two front tyres, nearly a quarter left on them. The big boat, he's got a quarter left on the front. He'd be as well just going, hey man. All day up, he's sitting with over half on the front left and the front right, just about half, I would say. But yeah, Jones, we've got about half for Jones on the front. Nanamidge the same, and Sunday Driver plenty on the front tyres. Good stuff there. So up to the top then, Reedy coming in at first at the moment. He's got a good lead on D Watts. He's got a good lead on Dan. We're going to stay with us because it's coming at the tail end of this race, and we're going to see what kind of times he comes in here. A 1:12.525 for Reedy. D Watts in a 1:12.188. Then Lieutenant Dan in a 1:13.089. Then Mick D a 1:13.762. Matt the Canadian flying the flag solo for Canada is a 1:13.875. Good stuff, Matt, love the livery. Sun Mara, the Norwegian, trying to gain on Matt, just went a little bit wide there and touching the gravel and the grass. The Proxy Dev, he's sitting on a 1:12.382, still in the race in 7th. Robinette, the American, on a 1:13.244. Then we have the Irish, Grandad in 1:14.122. The Big Boat on a 1:14.798. Old Air on a 1:14.718. Jones on a 1:13.900. Nanamidge on a 1:14.451. Sunday Driver, the Brit, he's on a 1:13.770. Great stuff. Lap 20 now. Reedy is firing all cylinders here. He's keeping that gap at the front. So we're going to stick with him and see if any other battles materialise at the front. This looks like it's going to be a good lap for Reedy. He's getting it in turn 1 there. And the plain livery, the man from Haverhill. Doing some superb driving here, Reedy. Absolutely superb stuff. Managing to hold the front. The thing is, he's concentrating tonight. You can see it. He's not really made a mistake whatsoever. He's really fired all cylinders here, and he's looking for a 1:12.775. He's probably looking to be a wee bit quicker than that, but on those tyres, they're quarter done, they should be. And he's got just over a quarter tank of fuel left. In second, we've got D Watts, the Brit, holding the second place in front of Lieutenant Dan. His front tyres. Wow, Dan, what have you been doing to them, man? They are ruined. Great stuff. Mick D, he's also starting to ruin these tyres. They'll look a wee bit worn as well. Son Mara also looking at tyre wear coming into this. Then Matt, then Roxy Dev, and wait a minute, we've got Reedy coming on to finish this race here. We're going to start from the top. We can over the line here. Does that finish? Is it the last lap? No, yeah, I think it is. Final lap, 21. Come on, Reedy, get over the line. And there we are, guys. In first place, Reedy. In second place, D Watts. In third place, we've got Dan. In fourth place, Mick D. In fifth place, we've got Son Mara. In sixth place, we've got Matt. In seventh place, we've got Roxy Dev. In eighth place, we've got Robinette. In ninth place, we've got the Grandad. Holding on there. We're going to stick to these guys. And then boom, the rest of the field was all sorted, guys.